And this ever wonder why some shows just change? It's a common story. A beloved series starts strong, then slowly morphs into something unrecognizable. Uh, um, this happened with the Ouds that seemed to me, as we prepare for the final season, a rewatch reveals a jarring shift that nearly derailed the entire franchise. Um, while the upcoming spin-off will extend the universe, there is a it's a different beast, but uh, the animated format and recasting mean that it won't recapture the original's magic, and it the core story though is truly ending with season five. Um, Revisiting the show from the beginning, is a strange trip. Like, the pilot is far darker and slower than many remember, and uh, the influence of films like is clear. Season one set a specific mood, a tone that would define the show. Season two did lighten things up, but still maintained uh, that core atmosphere. Will's return and the growing connections between characters offered hope. Steve's friendship with Dustin blossomed, and the show relatively grounded. It's around season three that things start to unravel. The show attempted a broader, more cartoonish tone. Personally, was similar to this, which end a series of brighter colors, over the top action, and a disregard for character stakes became the norm. Season three is simply put goofy. The introduction of divisive characters like Murray, silly side plots involving spies, and Hopper's sudden personality shift were jarring. It felt like a different show entirely. Even Mike, once a sensitive kid, became an unpleasant teen. Um, and then 11 and Mike's breakup was a particular low point. And outside of Dacre Montgomery's compelling villain, the season felt disconnected from what came before. Uh, from Lucas's awkward endorsement of New Coke to Hopper, mowing down soldiers, the show lost its identity. It was a far cry from the quiet, brooding charm of season one. Fortunately, season four course corrected. While not perfect, and Eddie's death was uh, a frustrating trope, it was a vast improvement. Um, it leaned back into this higher stakes and grounded style of the earlier seasons. Uh, Season three's plot also lacked cohesion. Missing workers were never mentioned after the monster's defeat. The show gave fans a lighter version of, but it proved the darkness was essential. Wow. Uh, Now, season five needs to embrace that darkness again. It needs to build on the strengths of season four to deliver a satisfying conclusion. The fate of Hawkins and the series depends on it. They say writing about music is like describing an elephant to someone who's never seen one. while trying to explain the tonal shift in is a bit like that. But hopefully, a rewatch will show you exactly what went wrong and how the show managed to save itself. Uh, with that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.